Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we have another Star Wars fan film that we're going to dive into called Boba Fett, No Disintegrations by, what was the channel that was doing it? Let me see real quick. I think it's Creative Force Films. So this is about 15 minutes long. Last video I did was Star Wars Theories Vader's episode 2, which I had a long intro, had to do a lot of post edit. So this one, I do not feel like talking a lot. Also, been having some technical issues, so this is like my third time recording. Anyway, let's dive into this. If you're new to the channel, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment because it's good for the algorithm, good for me, good for you. Help me, help you. So we're gonna dive into it right now in under a minute. Man, this is a record. Okay, let's go. Boba Fett, No Disintegrations. Make sure the volume's up good. Like Creative Force Films logo intro. Once again, starting in the stars. Wouldn't be Star Wars without that. No disintegrations, it is plural. No disintegrations. As you wish, or whatever he says. Eclipse. That's really cool. The way that whole intro played out with the eclipse planet coming out of the glass. That looks like something a film would do, like one of those popular franchises would do. Pretty clever. Okay, we're in a cantina. Okay, we got Master Shredder. All right, we got the Cyclops from the Odyssey. We got a dude. We got those squid face dudes. I forgot they're called. Another rat dude. We got Ki-Adi-Mundi's funky uncle. Okay. Okay, already I really like what I'm seeing because this is giving strong New Hope, Cantina, Mos Eisley vibes with Ben Kenobi and Luke, and also it plays again on the whole what I think has been very lazy, and Disney doesn't have an excuse for it. A lot of Star Wars stuff I've seen, they use just a bunch of humans, and to me that's just very lazy because you don't want to do a lot of deep costume design and things like that. Yo, they even got a short person or a kid to play Jawa.
Rebels and collected the bounty for the entire team. It was Afra's idea.
Okay, we're going with
easy hunt.
Clone Wars boss type of accent, not the one from the Old Republic Online.
We found a foot and an arm.
As far as the species goes, like with Quais and Fess.
Lord Vader, pay you for a foot.
It was enough to bioscan.
He never paid me for the rebel spies I disintegrated on Coruscant.
It doesn't really sound like Boba Fett per se, but that's fine. It's a fan film. You're not going to have everyone who sounds exactly like the original character. But it's still a low voice. It's still kind of a mysterious kind of voice, so it sounds cool enough. A little bit like Tamara, maybe. I couldn't tell if with Bosk.
Spies! You're talking about Fett. We are loyal to the Empire. I swear!
Leave us alone, you monster!
You have no proof, bounty hunter scum. Leave before we call the authorities.
What the heck is going on? So they're accusing them of being spies.
Bounty on your head for this outrage.
Why yada?
I've had enough of this. I'm calling security.
Careful.
So I got a notification on my phone. That's what I was pointing at. The costume looks good for Boba Fett, to be honest. It looks nice.
Hurry up, Travell.
Oh, he's pulling the whole Mando thing, like where he's like, I'm innocent, I swear. Well, the hockey puck says otherwise.
Call security. I bet they won't be stormtroopers.
the heck? I didn't see that coming. Well, contrary to the film name, there was in fact disintegration. Also, I'm not sure how he got the jump on them to do that, but he did.
Drop the weapon!
Okay. Yes, let's all just stand right here and not form a perimeter around him. That makes sense. He's like scanning ethnicities.
He knows. Blast him!
Yo, okay. I'll say this Boba Fett's really using his gear to his advantage. And why are these fools not shooting? He literally just took out 5 of your guys simultaneously. Okay, this rebel captain's like the worst captain ever.
Hold your fire. Give up, Fett. There's no escape.
He's like, dude, can you shoot this guy already?
Hold your fire.
Flamethrower. I sense a flamethrower coming. Oh no, it's time for a rave, okay. Man, these guys shoot worse than stormtroopers. See, he told you rave, we even got the smoke machine now. Soldier, why are you telling the captain what to do? Man, this captain sucks. I'm surprised they didn't shoot each other because they're not very good soldiers. Oh. That's actually a cool shot. Okay. Must be a high ceiling. Yo, dude! He just hung your friend with cord in front of you, and you're gonna tap her foot to see if she's okay? Are you kidding me? And of course, this is like giving remnants of Braveheart, where it's like the leaders at the very end. What the Dangar? This is actually kind of a cool entrance. Okay, I have a lot to say. I'm trying not to talk. I'm talking a lot because for commentary sake. I'm trying not to say too much though, but there's a ton of stuff going through my head right now.
Boba,
You're about to take a dirt nap.
Too late.
so you haven't collected them yet?
Don't try me.
Where are they?
They're disintegrated. Is that who you're talking about? It's like, okay, bye. Nice cameo, though. That looks like a mini Millennium Falcon in the back. Hey, this thing, yeah, it's nice. I'm telling you, okay, so the scenery and the costumes is actually
Go ahead and collect them.
really good.
Good luck explaining that to Lord Vader.
Well, we know this is going to be the backstory to the no disintegrations in Empire, right?
I told you to bring me rebel spies, not tales of their disintegration.
The voice is good.
I feel I may have other uses for you. Your life shall be your payment, bounty hunter.
And so, Lord knows.
I'm glad they added that in there. I just wish it was a little bit longer of a scene.
For a foot.
Bah! with a scorekeeper nose.
Is that a mix of costume and animation at the same time? I can't really tell.
For my favorite Trandoshan.
Sonora. Your
Sonora?
timing is perfect.
And
What species is she?
what's about you, Mando?
He'll have what I'm having. His treats.
Fett's treat. I'll take one of those. Hey! Hey, watch where you're going, Slimo.
Get out my way, sweetheart, before I go through you.
Hey! You don't know who you're messing with. I am Varen Vardugan. I'm not in you. Yeah? Come on!
In case you didn't know, Dengar's tough. Sorry
I'll
about
be
that.
back for that.
Oh, he pulled a Schwarzenegger. They could have probably made that like a bigger bar fight scene, but that's alright.
Nice to see you too, Bosk. So, Fett, you didn't bring me out here for a piddly little bell jumper. Why am I here?
He actually looks like Dengar.
Boba.
Pretty good.
Who is our
He's not as fat, but he looks good.
Gil Mirian Dilagos.
Who's this guy?
Delagos. The art collector? I thought he was dead.
Excellent. I shall claim the points from this kill.
It's a little more complicated than that, boss. Come, let us speak someplace small, private.
Time to hunt.
Just like old times, eh, boss?
Shut up, Dengar.
I thought he was happy to see Dengar. What's going on?
I'll take that.
Rita,
What?
Brentana,
Bosk said put it on his tab. You will never meet a nicer Trandoshan in your life.
I do like that they have like the three of them together because they probably have crossed paths lore wise.
Free drink. To anyone who takes this garbage to mush.
That's funny. Okay, slave one. Bosk Scorekeeper, Star Wars fan film. Is that the same people? I don't think there's any extra scenes at the end, right? Okay, well, hold on real quick. Got a little bit of that Middle Eastern music going on. Oh, this was dedicated to some friends. That's cool. Okay, so that was a pretty good film. Maybe I should do my clap. So that was a really cool film. I thought that you know what? I kind of lost my train of thought because I just had an idea. Maybe I should turn the lights on when the films are done. You know what? Maybe I'll do that in a different video. I was gonna say that was a cool film. I really did like the atmosphere that you find yourselves in. It did make it seem like, even though it was like, obviously because it's a fan film, it's like a small set, you know, things like that. It still felt like you're actually in a cantina, and with all the different characters and the work they put into that made it feel very Like it really made you feel like you were there. So I really like that aspect. I like that they didn't just use a bunch of humans. I do like that it was Boba and Bosk sharing a moment, which is cool. I guess any critiques I have would probably be some of the acting and some of the I feel like the action scenes, because you could tell it all took place in the same room. I think they could have done maybe some even more, like trying to make a small space feel bigger. So what you can do is, if you don't have the real estate to do that, you can do it with your cuts and with your camera work. So you could do like take a page out of John Wick's book and just do some of those different shots. You may even do something like, and I feel like they kind of alluded to it maybe, like that episode of The Mandalorian, I think it was episode 7, where he's capturing all the crew who basically screwed him over, and he's kind of like screwing with them one by one, and it just shows these different kind of like almost horror film type of like I'm gonna get you kind of shots. I think they could have done that in here and it would have worked really well. But overall, I thought it was like when you think of a fan film, I think, okay, that's obviously a fan film because you could tell there's some limitations for like set space and things like that. But the costumes were stellar, I would say. I thought they were pretty darn good. I couldn't tell if Bosk was like all just costume, if they animated any of that. I couldn't really tell. I felt like his face kind of moved a little interesting sometimes, but overall, I thought it was really good. I would give that... trying to decide. I will give that a 8.75 out of 10. That's what I'll give that. I might even just say a 9. Because it was a really good fan film, but I think it could have used some polishing to make it look even better. Or some of the acting could have been even better to like make it that A tier. So, or that A plus tier. So I thought it was a really well done film, and I enjoyed it. And I'm going to watch the next video. I don't know if it's them who did it, but it said Boss the Scorekeeper. And actually, now I'm thinking about it, I might have seen that one already. I didn't react to it like this, but I'll probably go ahead and do that film as well. Or maybe I did react to it, but either way, it was one of those crappy videos that I made because the streaming was horrible. So we're going to revisit it anyway. But good job. What were they called again? Creative Force Films. I thought that was a good job. So you know what? Just because I keep saying good job, I'll give you a 9 out of 10 on that. 9 out of 10. So we'll see you in the next video, guys. Oh, and I just got a message from my wife. So perfect timing. Adios.